All right. Well, unfortunately, we do not have the recording for session 31, and this happened many months ago. So I'm going to do my best to retell what I can remember happening. Luckily, it was mostly just a goof off RP session of shopping, but I do believe the party picked up a little bit of information. So to kind of catch us up to where we are currently in the underworld. And in a little town called Apocrisy. Here they found out that people have been going into this mall and not coming back out, so the party decided to go in and check it out. They believe that Arte's sister might also be somewhere inside. So they ended the previous session with doing a little bit of shopping in sort of this like fantasy, like essentially J.C. Penney or Sears or Macy's. They bought some clothes. They got some shirts that were it said I went to the underworld and all I got was a stupid shirt, and that's kind of where they left off last session. And so now they're going to be exploring the first floor of the shopping mall. When they got out here, they noticed that all of the townsfolk that were in this mall were sort of unresponsive. They were kind of all out and about. They're all eating, and they all sort of had this distant sort of blank stare. Every single one of them. None of them registered that there were other people there. There's a little food stall in the center selling food where the party decided to circumvent that for the time being, and they went into this little magic shop over here. Oh no. Okay. It was just ran by this little sort of mounted talking pighead. His assistant was this little octopus familiar who kind of went around the shop trying to help the players. The players kind of were very suspicious of the pig and got a little bit hostile. But the threat of the giant octopus was enough to get them to not fight. However, they did buy a few things. They bought sort of random grab bags of mystery potions. So I believe Ibrin has roughly 10 random potions that he can pull out and use at any time we'd like. I've denoted all their colors with matching effects. So we'll see what happens. I believe they also got a little bit more information from the pig that he couldn't really talk about what was going on in the mall. I believe he highly suggested that they do not eat the food. And he kept kind of glancing upwards. He seemed rather nervous about what was upstairs. And then after that, they went to the other side of the mall, into this little jewelry shop with this little red imp, whose name somebody in chat, probably Bear, named using channel points. And his name is Neasel Fancy Pants Dapper Demon Dandy. Alarin looked around. They got Neasel's business card, and I believe that was kind of roughly it. They just were kind of browsing. The things here were a little more expensive than they had the gold for, especially after buying the grab bags of random potions. And so then they decided to make their way upstairs. I don't think they got any more info from Neasel, other than there are demons around that are working with the purple-robed cultists, and there are no purple-robed cultists in the mall, I think, is what they gleaned. But again, this happened like several months ago, so my recollection is a little shaky. But they went upstairs, excuse me, to the second story. Here. We'll clear that. Where they saw a ton of diners. I'm not sure what happened to the tokens here, but there are a whole bunch of diners here. All of them eating the food. I think at one point they discovered that the bread sort of has these like little purple flecks in them. They weren't 100% sure what that was about. They were not there. And they noticed there's a back door here. They decided to go into the kitchen first. It was right here. Where they met this large 6-armed giant who was sort of the chef, and then he had this person working for him to deliver the food, like a sort of wait staff. They tried to convince the giant that Aller is a foodie, a traveling foodie, and that she came all the way down here to meet the chef. And he said he would talk to them after they ate. Nyla got a little upset about this, that they were not given what they were asking for, which was to talk to the chef about what's going on, I think. So she catapulted a piece of bread at this giant's face, and that is where the session ended. Yeah, and like I said, it's been a little while, so I can't quite remember all the minute details, but I believe that sort of sums up Session 31 fairly well. I think we ended with rolling for combat. And I was pretty proud of this map, pretty happy about it. We actually made this, the entire mall, I believe, was made on stream. I might have done the top floor off stream. I can't quite remember. Lots of little goodies. Some little flowers over here. All the set tables, all the diners whose tokens I don't know what happened. They should all be like stuff like this. So do not know. But yeah, that is Session 31 in a nutshell. Thanks for watching. Thank you so much for watching. And again, we are playing this live on Twitch, so if you ever want to see any of this unfold as it happens, come drop by the stream. Also, all of our players are fellow streamers, and if you like what you heard, please go check them out. They are all absolutely fantastic folks. I'll have links to their Twitch pages down in the description below as well. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you all next time. Have a good one.